FTP is working or not. For FTP, the command is FTP. And their username is FTP. This is also working. And the last thing that I want to check whether ping command is working or not. So ping is also working. That means now we are clear about our lab. Everything is okay. Now what we are going to do, one by one, we are going to perform certain tasks. So the first task is that I want that means now 6 to 7 different tasks we are going to perform. The first task is I want that this 172.24.0.11 system, it should not be able to access any services on this firewall. That means it should not be able to telnet, SSH, web server, or FTP, or even ping to this system. So this is going to be our first task. Now, please remember, this is the firewall. So from when the traffic from this, it will come there, which will be the direction. So I have to put the rule in input direction. So that is going to be our first task. But when I'm going to write the rule for this, because I'm stopping the traffic from 172.24.0.11, what will happen? This will be able to access the web server, FTP, and everything. That means we are blocking one particular system. I do not want to. In second task, what I want, this whole network, 172.24.0.0, the whole network, it should not be able to access any services. That means we can block single address, we can block the whole network. But the problem is, when I am going to put that rule, this network will not be able to access this, but this 192 will be able to access. Now, in third task, when your systems are under attack, we do not want that it should be able to block. Sometimes what we want complete blockage of access. So in third task, what we will be doing, that means we do not want anybody, any system to access our this firewall. So this is going to be. But in all these tasks, there was one issue. We are blocking all the services, telnet, SSH, web, this FTP. So in fourth task, what we are going to do, we will see that this 11 system, it should not be able to telnet. And when we are going to write this rule for this task, almost our 50% fire will be clear to us. And in the last task, I will say that from this system, it should not be able to ping to this system. So now let us move to the first task. Now what I want, this system should not be able to access any services on this system. Now, please remember, firewall is like your security guard at the gate of your college. That means normally security guard is not going to block any person. But if you are going to say to security group, please do not allow weapon to enter into the college. That means we have to specify the instruction. Same way, in any Linux, if you are going to install, this IP table firewall is already there. But what is missing? We have not written the rules there. So in our case, for first task, I am going to write the rule. So I will go to the firewall. And this is my firewall. So let me clear the screen and I will increase the font size. Now, please remember, now what I want, that 172.24.0.11 should not be able to access any services on our firewall. So I have to write the command. Again, I will be sharing the slides in which all these commands that I'm going to run, they are there. Now I have to specify IP tables. Then I have to write which type of firewall I want you to use. Now what I want the traffic to be blocked from 172.24.0.11. That I want to filter the traffic. So now I have to tell IP tables, I want to use the filter firewall. So T show you the type of firewall, or sometimes we can say the table. Then The second is A mean add. In which direction? I have to specify. The direction is input direction. Then what I have to do? Source 172.24.0.11. Then what action I want to perform? I have to specify drop. So this is the rule. Again, I'm making you understand. IP table is the name of the firewall. Here we have to specify all these three things. That means when we were discussing, first was the type of firewall, second was the direction, third was out of those layer 2, layer 3 and layer 4, which thing, 6 out of thing, which one we want to block. So we specify IP tables. Please use the filter firewall. And if you want to use NAT, you instead of filter, you have to specify NAT. And if you want to use Mangle, you have to specify Mangle. But here we will be keeping our discussion in the field. Then the second important thing is direction you have to specify. That is why we discuss those all things. A mean add. In which direction? Input direction. Then I am specifying from which source address. 172.24.0.11. J mean jump. What action you want to perform? Drop that IP. So once I have written the rule, what I will do? I will go to 11 system. From 11 system, I will try to ping. It is not working with Control C. You can cancel. It is saying 4 packet transmitted, 0 received. Let us check telnet. E-links mean we are not able to access web server also. What about telnet? SSH. It is also not working. And what about your telnet? Even FTP will not work. But if we are going to go into 31 system, let us see what will happen. From 31 system, what we will try to do? Ping 172.24.0.1. It is allowing. Control C, I will cancel. If we are going to say telnet 24.0.1, it is able to telnet. That means what was our first task? In first task, what we were saying, this system should not be able to access any services. And it was able to access. Now what we want? We want this whole network. That means if any, that means we want to block the whole network 172.24. So what I have to do? I have to delete the first rule and rewrite the new rule. So again, I will go to the firewall. That means, yes. Yes, I'm using 4 VMs sir, in VMware workstations. So in my case, what I have done, I'm using, you can use Oracle VirtualBox also, VMware workstation. So here I have created 4 machines. This one is Windows machine and 3 Linux. And I have given the addresses. That means 3 Linux system and all. That is why it is 4 system on same one laptop. So I'm using the virtualization solution, sir. Is this okay? Sir, again, you should have the knowledge of Linux because that was not possible. So I will be sharing one link where I have put more than 50 videos on this, how I've created this lab. So after the class, I will be sharing that link, how you can create this type of lab. So because if no, it is not simulation. This is the real command I am running. This is not in the yes. That means, sir, I'm using the virtualization solution on my system. What I have done, I have installed the VMware workstation. In VMware workstation, I have installed VMs. Is this clear? One VM is acting as a firewall. All 3 VMs are acting as a you can say client. Is this clear, sir? So let me, because we have to cover a lot of things. So because this rule was able to only stop the traffic from one PC. So what I will do, I will delete this rule. That means you will now instruct the gatekeeper or security guard, please remove that rule. So with the D, you can remove that rule. Let me clear. Now what we want, whole 172.24.0 network, it should not be able to access. So I will go to the firewall, and what I'm going to write here. So once you have understood those three things, writing rule is very easy. So what we are saying here, IP tables, type is filter, A input direction, source 172.24.0/60. The whole network we are specifying. And let us now go to this 31, sorry, 11. Telnet is not working. E-Links is not working. But now we want to check from this 31 system. So let us, now 31 is also not able to do. And what about ping? What will happen? What will happen from this system? If we're going to it is working. That means what we did second case. In second case, the whole network. Now, sometimes when your organization is under attack, so the firewall admin, what that admin is going to do, it is going to block all the access. So in third case, what I want, nobody should be able to sometimes